Head over to FIFAcoinsonline.com for fast and reliable Ultimate Team coins. Alright guys, and welcome back to another one of my teammate challenge videos. And basically, for those of you that do not know, this series is kind of like an overpriced versus affordable, or a go big or go home series where I compare two players in the same position and at the end give my review on which player I preferred. However, what is different in this series is I actually challenge two teammates, so that's two players in the same position and that play for the same team. And one thing which is completely different in this series is price is completely irrelevant when I give my review at the end as to which player I prefer. But anyway, going into this teammate challenge, I have got quite a highly requested one, and that is Torres versus Demba Ba. And of course, both these players are strikers in the Barclays Premier League for Chelsea. And starting off with a bit of a review, firstly we're going to look at the prices. So Torres can be picked up for around 7,000 coins, whereas Demba Ba is around 1,500 coins. So there you can see Torres is a lot more expensive than Demba Ba, but nevertheless both players are very cheap. So going into the weak foot and skill moves of both the players, Torres has 4 stars in both these, whereas Demba Ba only has 3 stars in both these. So here you can see already that Torres is better than Demba Ba regarding the weak foot and skill moves of both the players. Then going into the highest skill of both the players, Torres' highest skill is his 86 volleys, and this can be compared to Demba Ba's volleys, which is 79. And then going on to Demba Ba's highest skill, this is his 89 strength, and this can be compared to Torres' strength, which is 77. But in all fairness, on the game, I do believe that it feels like Torres has much better strength than 77, and I would say playing with both these players, they feel like they are both very similar strength-wise on the game. Then going into some other important stats on the game which are essential for strikers. As you can see, I've actually put them in the board to the video. We'll start off with the finishing. So Torres actually has 2 better finishing than Demba Ba with an 85 rating, whereas Demba Ba only has an 83 rating. But to be fair, I do believe that it feels like in game that Torres' finishing is a lot higher than this, because he very rarely misses an opportunity and very rarely misses a one-on-one, whereas Demba Ba, I find that he is quite wasteful with his chances on the game. So going into the long shots here, Torres has 80, whereas Demba Ba has 79. But in all fairness, again, I don't think it feels like this on the game, because I do believe on the game that Demba Ba has much better long shots than Torres. So for Torres to actually have a long shot stat of 1 higher than Demba Ba, I think is quite weird, because most of Demba Ba's goals are actually from quite long range and Torres's are quite short range. So I would definitely say on the game Demba Ba has better long shots, even if the stats don't agree with me. Then going on to the shot power, again both players have very close stats under this aspect. Torres' shot power is 84, whereas Demba Ba's is 86. And I believe that this is true because both of them do have incredible shot power, but I would say Demba Ba just edges it under this aspect, and this can be reflected in their stats. Then finally going on to the last important stat for strikers, this is their heading. Torres has 76 heading on the game, whereas Demba Ba has 79. But to be fair, I believe in game it feels like both these players' heading is a lot higher than that, because they are very good at threats from corners, and also from goal kicks they win quite a lot of headers, which then allows you to create a lot more opportunities. So guys, that does actually bring us to the part of the video where I talk about how many goals and assists each player got in 5 games. So in 5 games, Torres actually managed to get himself 11 goals and 3 assists. So that is more than 2 goals per game, which is absolutely ridiculous, especially in Division 1 and especially playing alongside another striker. So in 5 games, Demba Ba actually managed to get himself 5 goals and 2 assists, which again is very, very good, because it is 1 goal per game. So playing with both these strikers up top was an absolute goal fest for me. I managed to score 16 goals just between these two players in 2 games, which is absolutely incredible. So if I did have to give an opinion to you guys on which player to pick between Demba Ba and Torres, I would definitely go with Fernando Torres. That is because he is so overpowered on this game. It is unbelievable. Probably one of the best strikers I have played with on this game. And I am so glad you guys recommended it in a teammate challenge, because I haven't really played with Torres before on FIFA 13. And through using this teammate challenge, I have realised how good he is, and I will definitely use him in future. But regarding Demba Ba, I would say if I was going to pick between these two, definitely Fernando Torres, because Torres can do everything that Bar can do and more. But Demba Ba is still a very good player, but to be fair, I wouldn't choose Demba Ba over, I would say, any other striker in the Premier League, because he's just average. He isn't that great. There are a lot more strikers in the Premier League that are better than Demba Ba, such as Aguero, Tevez, Sturridge, Suarez. Those types of players, I would say they are definitely better than Demba Ba. So yeah, guys, my final opinion is definitely by Fernando Torres. He is absolutely amazing on the game, and he can pretty much do anything. He is so overpowered, it is unbelievable. But anyway, guys, that does actually bring us to the end of the video. And if you guys have enjoyed it, please do give it a thumbs up. And also, what I want you to do now is leave in the comment section down below which 2 players you want me to review for the next teammate challenge.